Hi guys, welcome back to another vlog. I am so excited for this video. We are doing a shop restock and it is needed, okay? My shop has kind of a lot of Lovies in it right now just because the Lovies don't sell as much because they're more expensive, and all the small stuff sells a lot and I can't really keep up with it. So we need to make some smaller items, which is what we are going to do, and then we're going to drop them off at the shop this weekend. It is Wednesday and I am on my lunch break at work. We get like a long lunch break in the middle of the day, so I have quite a bit of time right now to prep some things. And I brought two different colors of like greenish blues. So I have these two and I'm planning to make some frogs, I think. I have a bunch of stuff already made at home and I will show you that probably tomorrow because I go into work late tomorrow. So I can do it tomorrow morning and I'll show you guys everything that I already have made that I'm planning on taking over there, and then we're gonna make some frogs today. I'm sure I'm not the only one. I have really bad indecisiveness when it comes to what to make when it's like for a market or for the shop, because like I only have so much yarn and I want to use the yarn for like what I want to make. That makes a lot of sense, but like I have some neutrals and I'm like wrestling over what to use the neutrals for right now because almost everything I want to make involves neutrals. So I'm like, oh, I could make this, but I was saving it to make this, but I know I want to make this in the future, and like I can't decide. It's really difficult. And like, oh, maybe this won't sell, maybe this will. I just go back and forth so much. And then I have a lot of bright colors that I want to kind of phase out of my shop. I incorporated bright colors because I felt like it was something that people wanted. Like people are always like, oh, well, he's a boy, so it needs to be blue or green. And I just don't feel like it goes with my branding. And I know that that is weird, but I just have decided it's not really something that I want to carry, like a lot of bright colors. I don't feel like the shop looks very good or looks cohesive. So I'm going to be doing more neutrals with some pops of color, and that's just it. So I have a lot of bright colors that I'm wanting to get rid of. So unfortunately, this shop restock will be a lot of bright colors. I mean, it's not unfortunate, they're cute, but in the future, once I get rid of all these bright colors, I will be moving towards more of a like curated color palette and more consistent branding. So I'm going to be working on frogs. We'll see how many I can get done on this break, and then I will check in with you guys probably right before I go back into work to show you guys how many I've done. And then I will also see you guys tomorrow because I start late tomorrow, so I'll be crocheting all morning tomorrow. So we'll see how much I can get done. I'm hoping I get a lot done. We'll see. Okay, I was able to complete 3. So they are not stuffed right now, and I did not bring like stuffing or safety eyes. Typically, if I'm like batch making something and I'm like on the go, like at work or traveling or something, I try to just do like the shell if I can to avoid having to bring like safety eyes and stuffing. It just makes it easier to travel around with. So they're just the bodies, and so if you haven't seen them before, this is kind of what the shell looks like the outer body of it, but you really can't like fully tell what it's gonna look like yet. But these little bumps up top are the eyes, so it'll have like little plastic eyes that go here, and then it will be stuffed. And then I'll probably also do a little bit of blush with like a pink yarn underneath the eyes because I think that looks cute. So I have 2 of the lighter, like it's like a light blue, so it's kind of a weird color for a frog, but I just need to get rid of this yarn, and you know, mixed with greens it looks fine. So, and then I have a darker green. It's not really dark, but it's darker than those ones, and I have another one of these that I made last night at home. So I technically have 2 darker green frogs and 2 lighter bluish green frogs for a total of 4 frogs. So that is awesome. Hopefully those will sell quickly. I mean, I'm not sure like how they'll go since it's not like summer and spring, but I think I did have these out in early summer and they sold really quick. I'm just hoping to have one last rush or spurt of things sell that are not seasonal, because I have so many yarn colors I want to get rid of before I go buy a bunch of like seasonal colors or start stocking the shop for Christmas. So yeah, I'm about to go back to work. I still have a little bit of time, so honestly, to make 3 of those without like stuffing them and putting their eyes in and sewing them up, it took me probably just about an hour to make 3. So that's pretty good. Those are a really easy make, and I usually list them for about $12, I think. So in the end, it comes out like it's worth my time. So love that. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to work, and then I will check in with you guys tomorrow, where I will show you guys all of the stuff that I've already made, all of the stock I already have, and then we will get making more stuff. I am working on stuffing up and finishing these frogs from yesterday. So yeah, it is the next day, and I'm going into work late today because we do late days on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and they are my shorter days, so I have some time during the day, which is so nice. Better than like a regular 9 to 5 schedule, I think, because I get to like see the sun and go outside and just have like a little bit of a different routine, so it kind of breaks up the week. But yeah, I'm just stuffing these frogs. I already put their eyes in, and I was getting ready to show you guys what, like, everything that I have, and so I have it laid out next to me, but then I was like, you know, I think everything would kind of, like, it would be better to show you guys, I guess, at the end, because I don't want to show you guys half now, and then when I finish more things this weekend, like by this weekend, then show you everything again, or show you the other half. Like, I just feel like it would be better to do it all at once. So I'm gonna make sure that everything is like finished, like it's all stuffed and like sewn up and everything, and all the eyes are embroidered if I need to do any eyes, and then I'm going to show you guys all at once at the end. So sorry, but you will see it later in this video. Here's the little chubby little frog, and I just have one left to do. And then I have to embroider eyes on one thing, or possibly two, I haven't decided yet. And then I'm gonna get started crocheting this morning. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to work on. It's just always a fine line between, like, I'm really careful about what I stock the shop with, because I don't want to overmake things, like overmake inventory and then have it not sell. So I do tend to take it pretty slow when I'm like testing out new stuff. And like there's a few things I know will sell, or I mean did sell earlier this year, but that was like in the summer. So I just don't know about like this season, you know. I know that like hats and stuff would sell, but I don't have any hats right now, so maybe I should work on hats. I did do some hats earlier in the fall, and they sold really well, so. Okay. There's so Chubby. And then I would probably do some blush on these guys, like I mentioned earlier. So I'm going to finish this up, and then I will check in with you guys once I figure out what I'm going to make, which is usually the hardest part of like my decisions, so might be a minute. Okay guys, I have decided I'm working on some baby hats. I have this like bright baby blue that I need to use up, and I think it's perfect for like a baby boy traditional color that people look for when they shop for baby boys. So I think that will be good. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling right now. I don't know why. But the thing is, when I make these hats, they never really turn out the right size. So I've had to make some modifications, and I haven't made them in a long time. So I'm still trying to remember what modifications I make. So let's just see how this goes. We're going to have to make one and then measure it and see if it's the right size. I think I tend to, when I make these, I keep the tension really, really loose, which is not something that I typically do when I'm crocheting. And the pattern calls for a 10mm hook. So on top of like the 10mm hook, I keep the tension really loose. It's so nice crocheting with a big hook with this yarn, because honestly, like plush yarn, like Bernat and everything, like I feel like they recommend like larger hook sizes than the crochet community uses. So yeah, it's like kind of a workout when you use a smaller hook with the plush yarn. I am definitely gonna get hot in this sweater. Ooh. Okay, yay guys, look. It says after around 3, which I just finished, the diameter of the circle should be 4.5. So pretty good, I think. So that's good. So that means I can make a few of these baby bear hats. I have moved to the couch and I am working on a few pumpkins. So I just have 3 different colors here, very fall colors. And I just have like the panels sewn together for each one, and then I'm going to be going and sewing the top and bottoms and, you know, stuffing it and all that. So I'm just going to try to get these 3 done. I wish that I had done more earlier on in the season for pumpkins, but my sister's wedding was in October and I just couldn't do more than I did. So these are just a few to stock the shop with for November, but I'm trying not to make too many because I don't really know how they're going to sell now that Halloween is over. So we will see, but I think the colors are so cute. And I'm going to go ahead and get these ready. Are done. They're so cute. I just have to add the cinnamon sticks for the stems, so I will probably do that this weekend once I get out like my hot glue gun. I have to start getting ready for work soon. It's Saturday. I skipped yesterday. I was planning on getting stuff done in my car on my lunch break, but I ended up going out to coffee with my coworkers instead, which was fun. And then I was planning on doing stuff in bed last night, like when I got home from work, and I ended up getting home late because work was crazy. So yeah, didn't get anything done yesterday. So last time I checked in with you guys was Thursday. We worked on the frogs and the pumpkins. I have the pumpkins sitting here. They need their little cinnamon sticks. I'm having a bit of a sneezing attack, but I have one last project that I think I can get done. It's not too big or anything. And then I think we can work on tagging everything and pricing everything and putting it into the system. And then I also need to work on actually making tags for newer items that I want tags for. I'm going to be making like Christmas tags for things. So the Christmas tags are not today, but that's going to be in like my restock video when I restock the shop for the holidays, which will be my next restock video. I'm so excited. But yeah. So we have a lot to do, and it's already almost 11 because we slept in a little bit, and then we always go to the gym and take Mac for like a longer walk on Saturdays. So here we are. Let's see if we can get this done. I am gonna try to grab this yarn. Of course, I'm stuck though. Okay, so this is like a fuzzier yarn. I don't know if you'll be able to tell a whole lot on camera, but Bernat is definitely not like as fuzzy as this. So when I make stuff out of this, it sells really, really well. So has some lint in it. I was thinking of making a little bunny out of this. Honestly, I really want to make Lovies. Like, I think they are so cute with like fuzzy yarn and like all of that, but they just don't sell as much at the shop as like the smaller things do. So the smaller things are just not really like my business model, but I think since I'm at the shop and I'm learning the target audience, it just is what it is, you know? I gotta make what's gonna sell. So I have this little baby bunny pattern, and I've made several of these for the shop before, and they always sell really, really quick. So especially when I do them in this fuzzy yarn. So we're gonna do that. It'll probably take me, I don't know, maybe an hour or so. Oh, okay. It's turning out like a little bigger than I remembered. I don't know, but I think I'm also using kind of a looser tension because this yarn can get a little bit caught, so I have to pull a little bit harder, and then therefore it makes my tension a little looser. So I don't really know, but it's looking a little big. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and place the eyes. Thinking a smaller size. Looks like a ghost. Wait, this would be such a cute little ghost. Stop it. Okay, I have all the pieces crocheted. It took me just probably about an hour to get them all crocheted, and then I'm gonna sew them on. Bunny is done. Look how cute, so fuzzy. I just love the little nose. I don't know if you guys will really be able to tell, and the face is like a little bit crooked. I knew I should have put this eye in this stitch, but I thought it needed to be a little further over, and it just ended up looking a little crooked. But when you don't like look at it super close, it's okay. And like honestly, it looks better in person than it does in camera. But yeah, I don't really know that I'm gonna keep stocking these bunnies. They do sell really well, but they just, for like what they are, like they're super cute, but they're small, and they just, I don't know, they're just not super worth it. All these like legs and stuff are sew on, and so it's really small sew on pieces, and it just isn't, it just takes a lot of time. So I don't know, but we will see. So now I need to embroider like a face on one of the cats that I have, and then I need to glue the cinnamon sticks into the pumpkins for the stems, and then I need to start working on tags. And I think I wanted to make, I have some Christmas stockings. I wanted to make tags for them, but honestly I'll probably do the Christmas tags in my like restocking for the holidays video like I mentioned earlier. So maybe I won't do those now. I don't know, maybe just the mouse Lovey. I think I've already even have one for the mouse Lovey made. We'll look at it. So maybe it won't actually be that big of a deal. I'm just like sitting here thinking about the holiday stuff, and I'm so excited for the shop to be like Christmas themed. I just think it's going to be so cute, and I'm going to really put a lot of effort into it. I want to. So, but we are going to get through this little restock first, because I really need to put some of this stuff out and hope that it sells in these other colors. Otherwise, these colors are going to last me till Easter, and I just don't want them anymore. But yes, let me finish up here, and then we will, after I finish the tags and stuff, I'll show you guys everything that I have. I'm excited for you guys to see. Everything is tagged, so now we're going to go through and I'll show you everything that I have. And then I just actually went in the system and put everything in and priced it, so I'll also tell you the pricing, and then we will go to the shop and stock everything up. Okay, first up is my little sweater bear. Look how cute he is. He has like this little kind of fall striped sweater on. And I'm pricing him at $25. Then I have two sea turtles, both with purple shells, and kind of like a soft pink, almost grayish face and fins, and then one has a speckled stomach, which I think is a cute little touch, and I did this one after. Otherwise, I would have done this one the same. I think that's really cute. Looks like a little belly, but it also is like speckled with like purple. So it kind of matches the shell. These I am pricing at $15, and I've had really good success selling them at that price. It's a little bit low, and that is something that I wanted to say. A lot of my pricing in this video is going to be a little bit low. I just really want to clear out this yarn and like really hone down like what I'm selling in my shop, curate like the colors, the actual like plushies that I'm selling, and just like really just get rid of extra stuff. So yeah, you're gonna see some low pricing. That is why. Okay, this is my favorite, and it always is, a mouse Lovey. Look how cute he is. He is like a speckled gray. I can't remember if I showed this earlier in the video or not, but just like a white and gray speckle. And I made the little mouse Lovey tag, and this one I have priced at $35. It's a mini. And then I have 3 peppered chickens. These are priced at $15. Typically I price my chickens at $18, but this is just another example of a color that I don't want to carry anymore. So I'm discounting it just so I can kind of get rid of it. Same thing with these. I have 2 kind of tan chickens, and they don't look bad on camera, but in person, this color, it's the same color I used for the sweater bear. It just has like a kind of greenish undertone, and sometimes it can look very like sandy green versus like warm beige kind of tone, so it doesn't really look good with like pinks. Like you can see it's the same color as the bear. Let me try to find like if you put it with the turtle, it just has a different, you're not going to be able to see it on camera, but maybe when we're at the shop I can show you, like compare it next to some other tans that I have. Oh, I can show you with these little cows that I have. So these, I have these 2 little fuzzy cows. I am selling these at $12, I believe, and this is like a pretty like warm light tan color. And then you can see next to the chicken, I don't know, it just like, it doesn't look bad on camera, but you can tell this is like a pretty tan, and this is almost like a grungy, like more greenish tone. It's just cooler toned, and it just doesn't go with the color scheme. So I am phasing out this color, but I do have a little bit of it left, so probably we'll just keep making chickens out of it until it's gone. But these are $15 as well. And then these 2 little fuzzy cows, I think I priced them at $15, possibly $18, not sure, don't remember. And then 3 crochet pumpkins. Look at their cute little tags. And let's see, I have 2 of them labeled as medium in the system, and the mediums are $15, I think. And then I have 1 labeled as small, because this one's a little bit smaller, and I think this one's labeled for $12. And then I have 2 of these bunny plushies. This one is made out of a chenille yarn, and I've had it for a while, and it's another yarn that I really just want to get rid of. And then I made this fuzzy one with you guys today, and these are priced at $24. That is a price that I have used several times selling these guys, and they always go really quick. Okay, and then I have this little goose with a ribbon on him. He's so cute, and I think he is listed as $20. I have found that the $15 to $20 price range is really the stuff that sells at the shop the most, so that's kind of where I'm sticking. And then obviously also I have yarn that I'm trying to get rid of, so things are a little bit cheaper than usual. I have a chubby cat. These are listed as, ooh, 18 maybe? I don't even actually know if I stocked this one, so I might need to go in and do that. But I believe these are listed as 18, and I did sell all of the ones that I stocked last time. And then I have this little mini crochet octopus with a smiley face on him, and he is listed at 10. And then I have a mini dinosaur with like a chenille, almost like velvet yarn, and he is listed at 10, I believe. All right, we are getting closer to the end. Then I have a jumbo Christmas stocking. This is listed at 20, and this was just a first try for this pattern, and the foot is a little long. I think the foot should end like here. So it's a little bit cheaper than I probably would sell it, but it still is not a like hard pattern to make. So, and then this one is made using a different yarn, but this is a smaller Christmas stocking, and this one's listed as 15. And then I have some baby bear hats. So I have a like pink preemie one. I have a light blue 3 to 6 months baby bear hat, and then I have 2 different toned light blue newborn baby bear hats, and this was just some pastel yarn that I was working through, so that's kind of why it's like a little bit of a hodgepodge of colors and stuff. But you know, since it's winter and stuff, I thought maybe those would sell. Those are priced at 15, and I could probably lower it down to 12 if they don't sell. So we are getting rid of some of these yarns, guys, okay? that is everything. I am so happy that I actually finished this much. And I'm optimistic about, you know, it selling at the shop, so hopefully, and then I'm excited to start working on Christmas stuff. So I'm going to pack this all up in a bag. I'm going to make sure that I have all the stuff I need at the shop. It's such a relief that everything is already tagged, because that like is kind of annoying to do at the shop. I do have to print the like barcode labels when we get to the shop, and I do have to put them on the tags, but at least everything already has a tag. And then we will just kind of make it look cute, make it look good, and then run home and start working on Christmas stuff. Yay! I forgot the frogs that we made, guys. They were downstairs. So I went ahead and gave them some blush. So we do have 4, let's see if I can stack them, 4 little chubby frogs, and I left one with no blush, this one up top, just in case someone doesn't like the blush. I can't always get it to look like perfect, so sometimes I feel like maybe someone wouldn't like it. I'm not sure. So I left one without it, and I have not tagged these, so I'm going to do that before we go. Guys, I hugely underestimated how busy it was going to be here. It's a Saturday, and apparently everyone shops here for the holidays. I don't know. I didn't know it was going to be this popular, but there are so many people here. Just finished up in there, and it is wild in there. I don't know what I was expecting for the holidays, but I didn't really think about it, and I guess it's just bumping in there. There was so many people. So yeah, kind of weird to film, but it's fine. And I just came out, and there's like a sunset on one side and a rainbow on the other. Like, how cute. Let me see if I can show you guys. Oh, you can't really see. There's the rainbow. There's Joanne. And there's the sunset, and there's painted tree. How cute. Well, I'm sure you guys know where I had to go. I just ran into Joanne just to kind of see like if there were any new yarns, or try to get like ideas and inspiration for the Christmas season. I don't know, I was going back and forth between doing more neutral Christmas stuff, more muted Christmas tones, or like the brighter red and greens. And after being in the painted tree when it's decked out for Christmas, I just feel like my stuff won't stand out unless I do the bright reds and greens. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I went in Joanne, and honestly they didn't have a lot of bright red and green. Like, I don't know yarn, I mean everything else was bright red and green, but I don't know if they just are sold out. But like Bernat had a dark green, and then like no bright red or anything. So I don't know. We'll have to see what I can find, I guess. But anyway, I think that's where I'm gonna leave this vlog. I am so happy with how the shop looks. It definitely looks fuller. I rearranged that little pegboard a little bit, so I just think it looks better overall. But I definitely need to get some Christmas stuff out, because I feel like I was the only shop that didn't have anything Christmas. I was trying to be like patient and like I just made pumpkins, guys. What am I doing? I don't know, but I'm sure people will still buy them. I discounted them, so you know, some people look for that kind of stuff. But anyway, my next video is going to be, well, my next restock video is going to be the holiday themed one, so definitely join me there. I am so excited to do it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!